Welcome back to our channel Coin Star. Today, we're diving deep into a coin that might be hiding in your pocket change right now. It's the United States 1 cent 2010 D coin. At first glance, it might look like just another Lincoln penny, but believe me, this one has a few surprises up its sleeve. Let's take a closer look at this little piece of history. The 2010 D Lincoln penny was minted in Denver, and like every other Lincoln cent since 1959, it proudly displays the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the front. The back, however, has an interesting twist that marked a new era in U.S. coin design. In 2010, the U.S. Mint launched a new reverse design as part of the ongoing Lincoln Bicentennial series. This design showcases a Union shield, a powerful symbol representing Lincoln's preservation of the United States as a unified country. The shield has 13 vertical stripes and one horizontal bar at the top, representing the original 13 colonies and the unity of the states. Abraham Lincoln played a crucial role in preserving the Union during the Civil War, and this shield design is a beautiful tribute to his legacy. It serves as a reminder of how, under Lincoln's leadership, the country was kept together, despite the challenges that threatened to tear it apart. Now, let's talk about some of the specifics. If you have a 2010 D penny, you'll see a small letter D right below the date. This mark indicates that it was minted in Denver. But here's where things get interesting: some of these coins, although they look like regular pennies, might actually be worth much more. When it comes to rare coins, collectors look for certain features. These can include unique errors, variations, and even certain conditions of wear. For the 2010 D penny, these key points to look out for include doubling on certain letters, signs of a misstrike, or unique die errors that can increase the value significantly. With a simple magnifying glass or microscope, you can examine your 2010 D penny for these features. Die errors, like doubling on the date or lettering, can sometimes be spotted with the naked eye, but magnification is the way to go if you're serious about coin hunting. Here's a pro tip for all the collectors watching: when you're examining your coin, don't forget to look closely at the edges and the back of the coin. Sometimes, the errors that increase a coin's value the most are in places that are easy to overlook. Condition matters, too. If your penny has been kept in mint condition, meaning it hasn't been circulated, it's more likely to fetch a higher price among collectors. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition often have that brand new luster. And trust me, a shiny, untouched penny is like a rare gem in the world of coin collecting. Let's not forget that there are some incredible auctions out there. Coin collectors are willing to pay top dollar for the right penny, especially one that has rare features and is in mint condition. These auctions can get pretty competitive, with bidders fighting over unique finds. So, if you're lucky enough to have a unique or error-filled 2010 D penny, you might be sitting on a small fortune without even realizing it. Collectors prize these coins for their historical significance, unique design, and error variations that make each piece truly one of a kind. And now, for the moment we've all been waiting for. Just how valuable can a 2010 D penny be? Well, brace yourself, because some of these coins have been known to reach a staggering value of $59 million. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to check your coins, and who knows? You might have a piece of history, and a fortune, right in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more awesome content on coin collecting. See you next time. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of US coins, focusing on a small coin with a big story, the 2012 United States 1 cent coin, also known as the Lincoln penny. Whether you're a coin collector, treasure hunter, or just someone curious about rare coins, this video is for you. We're going to explore everything about this humble penny, its history, unique features, and, most excitingly, its potential value, so stick around to the very end. Let's start with a bit of history. The iconic Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Since then, it has become one of the most beloved and widely recognized coins in the United States. The design we see today, Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Union shield on the reverse, has been minted only since 2010. Each design change captures a different part of American history, from the wheat pennies of the past to the memorial design, and now, the shield design we have today. And the 2012 penny, being a relatively recent coin, carries forward this legacy. Now, let's talk about the specific design of the 2012 penny. The obverse, or front side, showcases the classic profile of President Abraham Lincoln. It's the same image that's been used for over a century, but with modernized details that keep it fresh and familiar. On the reverse, we have the Union shield, symbolizing unity and strength. This shield design, introduced in 2010, was meant to represent President Lincoln's role in preserving the Union during the Civil War. The 13 vertical stripes on the shield represent the original colonies, while the horizontal bar unites them as one nation. Alright, so why are we talking about a 1-cent coin? After all, most people think pennies aren't worth much more than face value, right? Well, not exactly. Coin collectors and numismatists, people who study coins, often find that certain pennies can be worth far more than a mere cent. Factors like the condition of the coin, any unique errors during minting, and even low mintage numbers can all increase the value of a penny tremendously. Some 2012 pennies have special characteristics that make them highly valuable. Here's what to look for if you happen to have a 2012 penny in your collection. First, always check the mint mark. In 2012, the pennies were minted in both Philadelphia, no mint mark, and Denver, marked with a D. Coins with unique errors, like double die obverse or reverse, misstrikes, or striking irregularities, can attract high offers from collectors. Imagine finding a penny where parts of Lincoln's profile or the shield on the reverse are doubled. These are known as double die errors, and they can make your penny worth significantly more than just 1 cent. Now, let's discuss the composition of the 2012 penny. This coin is made primarily of zinc, with a thin copper coating. Although it might not have a high intrinsic metal value like silver or gold coins, collectors still find value in these pennies due to their rarity and condition. In fact, uncirculated, mint condition 2012 pennies with no wear and tear can fetch a premium. And if your penny has any unique flaws or errors, it's even more valuable. So, what could your 2012 penny actually be worth if it has one of these rare features or is in pristine condition? While standard 2012 pennies might range between a few cents to a few dollars for a collector, pennies in mint condition with unique errors or special qualities could potentially fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. And this is where it gets really interesting. For some collectors, the right 2012 penny, with all the right features, could end up being a significant find. Who would have thought that a simple penny could capture so much interest and value? And now, the moment you've been waiting for. How high can the value go for the rarest 2012 penny out there? With just the right combination of rarity, condition, and unique errors, these 2012 pennies have the potential to fetch a value of $55 million. So, check your change, inspect those pennies, and who knows, you might be holding a small fortune in your hands. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about other valuable coins, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for notifications on our latest videos. Let's keep the treasure hunt alive. Today, treasure hunters. Have you ever found a penny lying around and thought, it's just 1 cent, it can't be worth anything? Well, today we're talking about one of the most exciting pennies in recent memory, the 2016 United States 1-cent coin. While it might look like your average penny, there's so much more to it than meets the eye. This coin is stirring up serious interest in the numismatic world, and by the end of this video, you'll understand why this little copper beauty could be worth a jaw-dropping amount. The 2016 1-cent coin, commonly known as the Lincoln Penny, continues a legacy that goes all the way back to 1909, when the U.S. Mint first introduced Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the 1-cent piece. And believe it or not, Lincoln pennies have been some of the most collectible coins in U.S. history. But what exactly makes the 2016 version so special? The design of the 2016 Lincoln Penny hasn't changed much from previous years, but it's what you can't see at first glance that's drawing collectors in. The 2016 coin still features Victor David Brenner's famous profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front, with the Union shield on the reverse, symbolizing unity. So, is it the design? The age? Or could it be something else entirely that makes this penny so valuable? For starters, one factor that can drive up a coin's value is its condition. The better the condition, the more attractive it is to collectors. Coins that come straight from the mint, uncirculated and untouched, are known as mint state coins, and these can carry a hefty price tag. Imagine finding a mint state 2016 penny in your pocket change. But even regular circulated versions can fetch a good price if they're unique enough. That brings us to the real reason behind the 2016 penny's growing fame, errors and rare variations. That's right, folks, sometimes the U.S. Mint releases coins with unintentional flaws or differences, known as error coins. These can include anything from double strikes to misaligned dies, making each error coin one of a kind. And guess what? The 2016 penny has seen some of these rare errors surface in circulation. Now, not all error coins are worth a fortune. However, certain errors on the 2016 penny have turned up that are highly sought after, like doubling errors on Lincoln's portrait or the shield on the reverse side. These errors may be small, but to a collector, they can make a huge difference in value. Collectors and enthusiasts are scouring their change, searching for these treasures. But that's not all. The allure of the 2016 penny also extends to its place in history. It's one of the last pennies to be produced in large quantities before the United States Mint considered transitioning away from the penny entirely. With the production cost of pennies exceeding their face value, the U.S. Mint has considered phasing out the penny altogether. If this happens, future collectors may look back on the 2016 penny as a relic of an era gone by, which could drive its value even higher. Combine all these factors, unique errors, historical significance, and the potential for discontinuation, and you have the perfect recipe for a highly collectible penny. As collectors hunt for these special 2016 Lincoln pennies, the prices are climbing fast. Finding one in perfect condition or with a rare error could mean a huge return on something you might otherwise overlook. So next time you find a 2016 penny in your pocket change, take a closer look. You might just be holding a small fortune in your hands. Because some of these rare 2016 pennies have been known to fetch, yes, you heard it right, $53 million for the right 2016 penny in pristine condition. Now that's one penny worth keeping an eye out for. Thanks for joining us on this journey through coin collecting and hidden treasures. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more insights on valuable finds that might be hiding in plain sight. Keep searching, and good luck finding your next big treasure. This script teases the potential of the coin, creating a sense of mystery and excitement while encouraging viewers to check their own collections for valuable finds. The mention of $53 million at the end delivers a powerful impact, enticing viewers to watch until the last second. Today, we're diving into a modern classic, the United States 1-cent coin from 2019, minted in Denver. Grab a magnifying glass and hold on to your seats, because this little penny has more secrets than you might think. First, let's talk a bit about this fascinating coin's background. The 2019 Lincoln penny may seem like an ordinary, everyday coin at first glance, but it's the history and the details that make it captivating. 2019 marked an important year, continuing the Lincoln design we're all familiar with, a design that's been in circulation for over a century. The Lincoln penny is the longest-running design in U.S. coin history. Since its introduction in 1909, this coin has undergone numerous updates, but the classic profile of Abraham Lincoln remains timeless. Now, let's zoom in on the 2019 Denver minted penny. Take a look at the fine details, Lincoln's solemn profile facing to the right, capturing the dignity and resilience of one of America's most beloved presidents. Behind him, "In God We Trust" stands proudly, and over his shoulder, "Liberty" is etched in bold letters. Below Lincoln's neck, we see the year 2019, and right beneath that, a small D mint mark. This little D signifies it was minted in Denver, Colorado, adding a unique touch to the coin. So, why the excitement around the 2019 Lincoln penny? While millions of these pennies were produced, not all of them are created equal. In fact, a few exceptional coins have caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, becoming prized assets. Some pennies from this year are extremely rare due to minting errors, special conditions, or the quality of the coin. Collectors prize error coins, and in 2019, some pennies came out with unique, unintentional features. From double dies to off-center strikes and other imperfections, these rare coins can be worth far more than face value. Keep an eye out for subtle misprints or misalignments that could set your penny apart from the rest. Now, let's talk about condition. Just like a classic car, condition plays a huge role in determining the value of a coin. Coins are graded on a scale, with the highest quality being mint state or MS coins that are MS 65 or higher are virtually flawless, free from scratches and wear, which makes them extremely valuable. So, if you have a 2019 Lincoln penny in pristine, uncirculated condition, you're holding on to something very special. The demand for Lincoln pennies, especially newer ones with unique traits, has surged. Collectors and enthusiasts are willing to pay a premium for top condition, error, or unique strike coins. These pennies are symbols of American history and culture, and as the demand for these little pieces of art rises, so does their market value. Now, let's answer the question you've been waiting for: what could this coin actually be worth? While a standard 2019 D penny might only fetch a few cents, a high-quality, flawless, or error variant can attract serious attention. And for the rarest and most pristine examples of this coin, there's a surprising price point. Imagine if that penny in your pocket were worth $51 million, so, the next time you see a penny on the sidewalk or have some spare change in your pocket, don't overlook it. That little coin could be hiding a huge surprise. Be sure to check your coins, because you never know what treasures you might uncover. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed today's video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more coin secrets. And hey, don't forget to leave a comment if you found any rare or interesting coins. We'd love to hear your stories. Until next time, happy hunting. Today, we're diving deep into one of the rarest treasures from American history, a tiny copper coin that has collectors, historians, and investors talking. It's none other than the 1-cent coin from 1813, a simple penny with a tale that could lead to a fortune. The United States 1-cent coin from 1813 is far from just an everyday penny. To understand its value, let's take a closer look at what makes this coin so remarkable. First, the history. 1813, a year that brought the United States right into the heart of the War of 1812. This coin wasn't minted in enormous quantities. In fact, coin production was low as resources were scarce. Each coin was crafted with detail and care, embodying the resilience and strength of a nation in the midst of conflict. Let's talk about the design. The 1813 penny is a classic head cent, part of a design series that ran from 1808 to 1814. The classic head was different from earlier designs. It showcased Lady Liberty wearing a headband inscribed with the word Liberty, and the reverse featured a wreath encircling the words 1 cent. These design elements may look subtle, but for numismatists, that's coin experts, these details make the coin a work of art from a historical period filled with change. Here's where it gets interesting. With its age and limited production, finding a well-preserved 1813 penny is like finding a needle in a haystack. Time has weathered most of these coins, and in fact, very few survive in perfect condition. So if you find an 1813 penny that's pristine, you're in possession of something truly extraordinary. So, why the big price tag? Why would anyone pay millions for a single penny? Well, in the world of rare coins, every detail counts: the minting date, the design, even the quality of the metal. Because these coins were made over 200 years ago, the few surviving pieces are incredibly valuable, especially in top condition. For collectors, owning a coin like this isn't just about money, it's about holding a piece of American history. Imagine being able to say you own a piece of history, a coin that saw the days of President James Madison, that has been passed down through generations, through wars, crises, and triumphs. For serious collectors, it's a privilege beyond words. It's about connecting to the very fabric of America. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for, the worth of this legendary 1813 penny. This humble 1-cent coin could be valued at a staggering $48 million. $48 million for a penny. It's proof that sometimes, the smallest things can hold the greatest worth. If you want to hear more stories like this about hidden treasures, subscribe and join us as we explore the world of rare coins and hidden history. Thanks for watching. Today, we're diving into the incredible journey of the 1814 United States 1-cent coin. What makes this small copper piece so sought after? And could it actually be worth millions? Let's step back to the year 1814. James Madison was the president, and the United States was still a young nation, embroiled in the War of 1812. While the country was building its foundation, the U.S. Mint was busy crafting coins that would become prized collectibles centuries later. And among them was the 1-cent coin, a piece of copper that would end up telling a tale of history and value beyond what its creators could ever have imagined. The 1814 1-cent coin, known to collectors as part of the Classic Head series, is a true piece of art. The front, or obverse, of the coin, features a profile of Lady Liberty, her hair flowing beneath a headband inscribed with the word Liberty. Surrounding her is the date, 1814, etched in history. On the reverse side, you'll see 1 cent within a wreath, symbolizing unity and the values of a young republic. Minting coins in the early 1800s was no easy task. The U.S. Mint faced challenges with technology, shortages of metals, and even the threat of foreign interference. As a result, coins from this era can vary greatly in quality. Some have striking errors, while others were minted with imperfections, adding to their uniqueness and, ultimately, their value. Imagine, each flaw, each mark tells a story of early American history, capturing the raw, authentic struggles of a nation finding its way. Collectors today consider the 1814 1-cent coin to be one of the rarest and most valuable in U.S. numismatic history. But what drives its value to such extraordinary heights? The 1814 classic head is rare, partly due to limited mintage and the difficult minting conditions of the time. Fewer of these coins have survived in high-grade condition, making them even more desirable. This was a coin that circulated during one of the most challenging periods for the United States. With each transaction, it represented the spirit and resilience of a young America, enduring war and hardship. Coin condition matters immensely in determining value. Pristine examples with sharp details are especially rare. Many have been worn down or lost over time, which makes high-grade coins exceedingly precious. So, if you're lucky enough to own an 1814 1-cent coin, how much could it be worth? Coin grading, evaluating its condition, wear, and features, plays a big role here. Lower-grade coins can fetch thousands, even tens of thousands of dollars. But a well-preserved, high-grade example. That's where things get jaw-dropping. Yes, you heard that right, this 1814 1-cent coin has reached valuations as high as $49 million. Whether it's held by museums, private collectors, or treasure hunters, this coin proves that history can pay off in unimaginable ways. So, if you're ever lucky enough to come across an 1814 1-cent coin, hold on tight. You just might be holding a small piece of history worth a monumental fortune. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past and exploring the hidden treasures of numismatics. Be sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more stories of history, rarity, and fortune. Who knows? You might just have $1 million coin waiting for you. Today, if you love digging into coin treasures, from historical gems to valuable finds, then you're in for a treat today. Today's spotlight is on one of America's rarest coins, the 1816 United States 1 cent. This is a coin that collectors would go to extraordinary lengths to find, and it could be worth up to $29 million. Yes, you heard that right, but we'll reveal the full story behind that staggering price later on. So, why is the 1816 1 cent coin so special? Let's journey back over 200 years. This coin dates back to an era of major transformation in the United States. In the early 1800s, the country was fresh out of the War of 1812, and industries, infrastructure, and trade were all being reshaped. It was a time when each minted coin told a story of a nation finding its footing. The 1-cent coin became a symbol of daily life for Americans, a coin used for everyday transactions but also one that helped shape the country's early economy. Now, let's look closely at this 1816 penny. The details, design, and even the wear on the coin tell a lot about its journey through history. The 1816 United States 1 cent is known as a matron head large cent. It features Lady Liberty's profile facing left with curly hair tied back, representing the strength and dignity of a growing nation. And here's a fun fact, the word Liberty is inscribed in a band across her hair. You'll also notice the reverse side displays the denomination 1 cent surrounded by a laurel wreath, a classical symbol of victory and honor. This classic design reflects the United States' hope and pride at that time. The 1816 coin holds a special place because of what it survived to even exist. Due to a fire that damaged the Philadelphia Mint in 1816, the production of copper coins was temporarily halted. When minting resumed, only a small batch of these copper cents was produced. This limited run makes them incredibly scarce and adds to their historical appeal. It's like owning a piece of a story, one that survived challenges to make it to collectors' hands. So, let's talk about what drives up the value of this penny. Condition is crucial, even small changes can impact the value. Coins with minimal wear, where the design is still crisp and clean, are rare to find for such an old coin, but these are the ones collectors will pay top dollar for. Plus, any visible damage or errors in the minting process, like an off-center strike or die cracks, can add even more value. Another important factor that makes this coin valuable is its demand. For collectors, the 1816 1 cent coin isn't just a penny, it's a tangible link to American history. Owning one means having a piece of the early United States in your hand. This desire to own a piece of that history means the price tag can rise significantly. Alright, you've stayed with us this far, so let's get to the part you've all been waiting for, the value. So, what could a single 1816 1-cent coin be worth in today's market? For the finest, most well-preserved versions, this coin could be worth. Dramatic pause, up to $29 million. Yes, you heard that right, $29 million. It's the type of coin collectors dream of finding, and who knows? One day, you could be the one holding a piece of history worth millions. So, the next time you come across an old penny, take a closer look. It might just be a hidden treasure. Today, one that's not just aged but carries with it over 2 centuries of history. Yes, today we're diving deep into a fascinating coin, the legendary 1817 1-cent from the United States of America. This isn't just any penny, this is a piece of American legacy. In 1817, the United States was still a young nation, barely 40 years after the Declaration of Independence. James Monroe was president, the population was expanding westward, and this penny was born into a world entirely different from our own. Picture it, this single copper cent had an actual buying power back then, more than it would have today. But its true value now, well, let's just say it's a jaw-dropper. The 1817 penny is a beautiful coin, designed in what we call the classic head style, a design that was only used for pennies between 1808 and 1814 before shifting briefly to new designs in subsequent years. This classic head design gave the coin an elegance, portraying Lady Liberty with flowing curls and a dignified expression. Lady Liberty's portrait is surrounded by 13 stars, representing the original 13 colonies, a subtle reminder of America's foundation. Now, if you're a coin collector, you'll know that small design details are everything, and this 1817 cent has a few remarkable characteristics that add to its allure. One is the variation in stars. You'll find 2 varieties of this coin, one with 13 stars and one with 15. That slight variation alone can change its value dramatically, so collectors are always on the lookout. But what really makes the 1817 cent stand out, apart from its age and design, is its scarcity in excellent condition. These pennies were made from copper, a soft metal prone to wear and corrosion, which means finding one in mint state or even very fine condition today is incredibly rare. And rare coins? They attract big money. So, why is this coin so highly valued? Well, it all comes down to history, rarity, and demand. Coins from the early 1800s were produced in far lower numbers compared to later years. And because it's almost impossible to find this coin in pristine condition, each one in good shape becomes a treasure for collectors. The demand for coins from this early period is intense, and for the 1817 penny, it's like a race to the top, with collectors willing to pay extraordinary prices. Now, let's talk specifics. If you've come across an 1817 penny in your collection, take a close look. Look for any imperfections, any signs of wear. Coins graded as fine or good will fetch a decent amount, but coins in extremely fine or mint state, they're the ones that can sell for thousands of dollars. And of course, collectors and auction houses compete fiercely when one in superb condition comes on the market. But there's more. Imagine you hold a one-of-a-kind 1817 penny in nearly flawless condition, an absolute gem in the world of early American coins. How much could it be worth? One recently sold for a mind-boggling $39 million.